I'm trying to stop cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't help Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
Can't understand why we treat each other in this way. Taking up time with the silly, silly games we play. We've got our love, and no matter how it's said or done, oh, we are one. No matter what we do, we are one. Our love will see us through, we are. And that's the way it is. Sometimes I feel that we try and make each other sad. I don't know why. Things we do, how we make each other feel so bad. We've got so much we
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Towing the slab in today's game, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And a pitch. That one not close. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. That one missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Dansby Swanson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands, but for me it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound, and when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, takes outside. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And another ball.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Now 3-0. Draws the walk there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Scherzer to first. Happ back on a dive. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Fastball is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And it's through for a hit. Happ on his way home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That misses, and that's ball 1. Tucker leads off first with one away. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's a foul ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Scherzer deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one inside and it hit him.
Hit by pitch. First base.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Nico Horner. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Now fly ball to right center, and no one can get there. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out, runner at second. This is Willie Castro. That one not close. 1-0.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Kicks and fires. And that one way outside. And the count is 2-0. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Next offering way off the plate. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
1 out, runners at first and second. And there's a ball. That one missed.
No strike.
Two on, 1 out. And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Straw going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Matt Shaw will hit next. First pitch, not close.
Two balls, no strike. Reno.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they cut it to the lead. It's 4-1. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And here is Ernie Clement. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Happ ranging back on it. It has the distance, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 4-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit in the air, center field. Castro on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Bichette blasts one out. Their third home run of the inning. It's 4-3. Base is empty, one away. And now for the Jays, Ty France. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the fence. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. So a man at first. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Straw digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Puts a bunt down. Save! He beats it as the tying run scores. And here is Tyler Heineman. Popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We move to the second in Toronto, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at Rodgers Center, second inning set to go. And the batter now, Michael Busch. Max Scherzer goes to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That missed by a lot. Ball two. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That one misses, and that's ball three. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Ian Happ up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Tied at 4. That one missed. Now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. RBI single his last time up. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fastball is outside. And the next pitch is way outside. Yariel Rodriguez, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Out of here! His 19th home run of the year. It's 7-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ball 1 there. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. And another ball.
No strike.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heineman makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Owen Casey.
So up next, Owen Casey, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And that's outside. 1 out, bases empty. And that one in the air center field. Clement settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Not close with
No
that
strike.
one. And now 3-0. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Loperfido should have this one. Corrals it. And that is that. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. It's now 7-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. Boyd back to work. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Right down the chute. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
One out, runner at second. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So, man aboard. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ty France next up for the Blue Jays.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. Ty France goes deep. His 7th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 7-7. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Matthew Boyd is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Miles Straw. And he lays one down the left side. Shaw whips it to first on the run.
No, he's in there.
And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
His speed was just clearly the difference on this play, Boog. I mean, he laid down the bunt as far away from first as possible and flew down the line. Almost got him, but not this time.
Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down. In time to Bush. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one not close, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
No outs. Runner on second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Shaw getting ready to hit. Pitch
One ball,
misses there,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. That one
2-0.
missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That
Three
misses,
balls, no
and now
strikes.
3-0. Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Late swing fouled off. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. First and second here, no outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
That missed by a lot. 2-0.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Castro on third. Swanson over at second. Shaw on at first with nobody out. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Fastball for a strike. And a full count now.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Bases loaded, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything. Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases, went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
Not even close there. And the count now 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 down. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one hit to right. Loperfido squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Still tied, 7-7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Joey Loperfido. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! A massive home run. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 8-7. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. That one ripped. And it's gone! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-7. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The batter now, Ernie Clement. Bunts it towards the mound. To first, 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. 1 out, runner at 2nd. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's 2nd and 3rd.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Ty France. Popped up, and that's foul. Guerrero, the runner at 3rd. Bichette at 2nd with 1 away. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Got him.
You're out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Addison.
Now at the plate, Addison Barger. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Puts a bunt down. Corner. Over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-7. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0. And another ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner at first with no outs here. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fastball is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So here's Horner now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's the ball. That one not close. 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Castro, the next to hit. Way outside, ball 1. That one missed.
No strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's the automatic.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Got him looking, and that is a big first out. Swanson digs in.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pitching change here, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And the first offering is not close. Kelly at third, Casey at second, Horner at first, one gone. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Three balls, no strikes.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. On to second, they get one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miles Straw. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, nobody out. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 11-7.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Ryan Brazier taking over on the mound.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido. Ripped on a line. One down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Back to the top of the lineup, Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he beats him to first. He's safe. on, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. Trying to move him over here. Bush to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that bunted towards third. Shaw gets it to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always... Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. Our score, 13-7. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Next to hit, Ty France. 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 outs. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. The Blue Jays on top, 13-7. Back here at Rodgers Center, we go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Matt Shaw.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Bush in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Six straight outside the strike zone. Two-0. Fastball is outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. First pitch, not close.
balls, no strikes.
And
3
another
balls, no
ball.
strikes.
No outs. Runners at first and second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 on with 1 out. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And there's a ball. That one way outside. Ball 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 1 out. And a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up. So bases loaded with 1 away. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes. That
3
one
balls,
missed.
no strikes.
All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. He swings and fouls one off. The 3-1. High in the air, out to right. Loperfido sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. 13-8 is our score.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Casey at the plate and takes high there. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball is outside. Nico Horner to bat next. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Coming home, he will score. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That
One ball,
misses,
no
and
strikes.
that's ball 1. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Three balls, no strikes.
And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1. And that one pulled foul. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence boosting play on the mound.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And delivers outside. Two outs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And now just a 2-run deficit.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, 2 down. Not even close there. Ball 2.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's the ball.
No strike.
Matt Shaw in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Horner on second. Castro at first. 2 out of the inning. High fly ball, right field. Loperfido. And that's the 3rd out. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jays lead it 13-11. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Addison Barker. Brazier back to work. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bush. And he beats it out. Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Gets the bunt down the right side. Bush. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido.
Oh, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And he lays one down the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
So the lineup flips over, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Man at second. Not close with that one. 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Ball one there. Shaw leads off second with one gone in the inning. And another ball.
No strike.
And that's outside. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 1 out. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And the first offering is not close. That one missed. Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. And there's the automatic. Ground ball could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
So digging in, Davis Schneider. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that one's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 14-11.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Brazier will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So, man aboard. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Fouled off left side. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out of the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hammered, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and our score, 15-11.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
I'm getting further, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One out, runner at second. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And a sac bunt here. In time to Bush. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Puts a bunt down. Shaw fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 16-11. Top of inning number 7. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Carson Kelly.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Straw going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. Straw returns it to the infield. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Owen Casey. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That missed by a lot. And now 2-0. That one missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. And ball 1. Kelly, the lead runner at second. Casey at first with no outs. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Clement makes the play. One away. Here's the number 68 is forced to the mound after the injury.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First pitch, not close.
Ball 2. Three balls, no strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back. But it slices just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Clement makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 in this one. That one not close. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. now 3-0. Two on, 2 outs.
Strike. Woo. 3-1.
Fought off foul. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And that'll load the bases. So up next, Matt Shaw. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs, bases are full.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
3 balls. No
This
strike.
one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs.
Strike. Woo.
Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette pulls it down, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Heineman. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Bush, and they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Loperfido. Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. So digging in, Davis Schneider. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Puts a bunt down. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Bush. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Two balls, no strike.
Happ lays off. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. That misses the zone. 1-0. Happ at first, 1 gone.
Two and oh.
Pitch
Three ball.
misses,
No
and
strike.
it's 3-0. And a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball. That misses. And now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ernie Clement.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that is designated hitter, Vladimir.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-11.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
No, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cade Horton done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Brad Keller.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Bo Bichette will hit next. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
I mean, come on, have a game. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Ty France digs in now. That one's in there. It's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that bunted towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Bichette, the lead runner, out at second. France over at first with one away. At the plate, Miles Straw. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got manager signals over, and how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Castro.
So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Bases loaded, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. Here's a 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. On the third, save as a run scores.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Shaw in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And another ball. That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. And a foul ball. First and third, 1 down. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. This the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 of them.